Hey, thank you for joining us here at Conversation from 6 Feet. I'm Gabe Lehman, covenant partner here at Bethel and also proud member of the Blaze Youth. And today we have our own youth director here, Jeremy Churchill, and I have a few questions for him. So Jeremy, what excites you the most of the things we have coming up here at Bethel?
When I think about what excites me, I think there are probably three things I can think of. We've got our summer Sonlight Camps, so that's for the kids. That's super exciting. I think of us looking forward to worship. So we've got our worship on the lawn that we're going to be doing at the start of phase 3, and then our Wednesday night live pop-ups. So those are the three things that I think are probably most exciting to me right now at Bethel.
Cool, that sounds great. Can you give us some details about those things?
Sure. So details, we'll start with Sonlight Camp. That's for rising 1st through 5th graders. That's just a great opportunity. It's kind of like a backyard VBS, an outdoor VBS. So this is going to be all outdoors. We're going to have 10 kids max per week, and it's every week in July. So I think that's going to be a great opportunity for us to reach up to 40 kids, both from Bethel, from the preschool, and from the community. We're going to have them social distance. We're really going to have safe guidelines. And best of all is that it's free. So you can't go wrong with a week-long camp for kids that's free. Miss Jan has put a lot of work into this. And so registration is live. They can go to the website. They can look at any of our emails that have come out. And you'll be able to find a link to our registrations page that we use. And you can sign up there. Again, it's free. So you've got nothing to lose on that front. When I look forward to worship on the lawn, that's what we're calling it. It's our phase 3 worship. There's so much good stuff that's going to come out of this. We're going to have music. We're going to have prayers. We're going to have a sermon from Pastor Tom. But the coolest thing for me is getting to hear from folks about what cool stuff God has been doing in their lives during the coronavirus, right? There's a lot we haven't been able to do, but that's opened up a lot of doors for things that God has been able to do in our lives. And so getting to hear from some covenant partners and folks that attend about what God's really been doing and stirring up in their hearts is going to be so cool. We're going to come out in the front of the church. It's going to be at 9 a.m. in the morning. We're going to try to get out of the heat of the day. You're going to bring your own lawn chair, and we're just going to come worship God together in person. I think that's what's going to be huge. And lastly, we've got our Wednesday night live pop-ups. So this is another great opportunity where we get to come together. It's something we've already been doing in our Wednesday nights, but on Zoom. Now we're opening it up to where we have some great options to come together live. So Miss Jan, she's still going to continue the Zoom Wednesday night live for those who would rather stay home, who don't want to get together. That's an option. But we have them located all over Bethel. So these are all over Lake Norman, these pop-ups where folks can come, bring a chair, bring a beverage, I can't say that, bring a beverage, and just enjoy some fellowship and a short devotion. So you can come to the Beard Farm, David and Karen Beard's farm. The Party Barn is going to be a location. Buddy and Susan Moreau in Mooresville is going to have a pop-up at their house. Ann and I are going to be hosting a pop-up at Bailey Road Park for those folks that are closer to Davidson and the middle school and high school. And then last but not least is Pastor Tom and Joy, who are going to be hosting one down at Ruth and Ken Oliver's house right on the lake. So that's going to be a great opportunity for those folks that are close to Nance Road, Jatah, and Bethel Church. That'll be the closest one for you. So that's, again, just a great opportunity for us to get back together in person and have a short devotion and time of fellowship together. So
Cool. And one more question. What about these events excites you the most?
I think the thing that excites me about all three of these, kind of taking an overarching kind of snapshot view, is this togetherness, right? We've been in this coronavirus together. We've been dealing with not being able to see folks. We've been dealing with having rules, having to wear masks, having to be stuck at home. All of that's starting to be lifted slowly. And so we can come back together and bring the church, right? The church has not been closed. The church has just been scattered, but we can bring the church back together so that we can enjoy that in-person fellowship that we've missed, and that we can just really get back to a place where seeing our brothers and sisters in Christ is something that we can do. And so I think we just need to wrap all of that in our minds that just being able to come together, it doesn't matter what we can do, doesn't matter what rules are still in place, doesn't matter how we do things, just being together with our people is just something that is really just going to be the overarching theme, and what really excites me, because as most of you know, Mr. Extrovert here doesn't like being cooped up inside, doesn't like being stuck, not being able to have that face-to-face interaction with folks on a weekly basis. It's been great to connect with you guys online, but it's just not the same as coming back in person. So that's what I think excites me most about all of this. And so I just want to say thanks to Gabe for being willing to come out this afternoon and help us do this Conversations from 6 Feet interview. If you've got any questions at all about anything that we talked about today or anything that's coming up at Bethel, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. You can reach out to me. Lisa Weber in our church office is still on staff and is still working strong from home. There's so many of us that you can ask any questions. So please feel free to reach out. We look forward to seeing you next time for our Conversations from 6 Feet, which I think I hear is going to be about a great organization doing some good work here in Charlotte. So look forward and be on the lookout for that next week. Enjoyed it. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.